Good morning, everybody. How are we doing? How are you doing? Specifically, you. I'm doing pretty good. I am sore as freak right now. My hammies and the wrists and the forearms from falling so much and having to pull myself up. Freaking sore. But it was a good day. I kind of caved last night and I had some Doritos just because I was a lot hungrier than I thought that I was at the end of the night. Just like I ran, hit the sauna, and I was like, I'm fine. I'm just gonna take some melatonin and go to bed. And I just got so hungry I couldn't sleep even with melatonin. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna eat some Doritos to fill my stomach. Also, all my snow stuff is still on the ground, and on my bed I made into a little rat's den. But yeah, it's too much. If I don't eat breakfast, then fasting, like going to bed hungry, isn't nearly as bad because I think it's just something about like when you eat food, your stomach is probably more likely to produce more ghrelin throughout the day or later in the evening or something. But if you don't have any, your body isn't anticipating more. I don't know what the science is behind that. I'm not gonna do any research into it, but something like that. Cause I was just like, oh, so hungry after that run. I didn't like binge or anything, but I just needed something that I could just like eat, drink with water, and like fill up my stomach. My brother was eating Doritos, so I was like, I'm just gonna have some Doritos. So that's that. We're gonna do a weigh-in and a physique check. My brother is asleep, so I might just do a silent weigh-in, bring my stuff back into my room and do the physique check in here just so I can talk. And yeah. Okay, so let's get the weigh-in done, and then I'll bring my tripod in here for the abs view. $174.4. In 0.4 pounds and half a pound, I'll be down 30 pounds total, which we're gonna get tomorrow, dude. I'm gonna get it tomorrow. 30 pounds down. But enough of that. Physique check. So, another thing also, look at this. So, I fill my cup up of water every morning. I woke up and I drank this much. I don't know how much that is, but is that much water to start the day? Before the weigh-in. And I had Doritos the last thing before bed. So if I don't do that to before tomorrow's weigh-in, definitely gonna be 174. But anyways, that's exciting. It's kind of hard to see stuff in my room just because I don't have down lighting, and like this is me facing the light. It's hard, like, I don't know. I don't want to move my bed and stuff to make it better, so this is what we're getting for lighting. Yeah, did we do this already? Definitely still making progress. I'm down to the final layer for sure. Like I'm down to the point where it should be 10 pounds and this layer will be gone. I don't know about this stuff yet. I'm not really tripping about this, to be honest, because this is the quest for abs, not the quest to be 5% body fat, and I just store fat here, so I'm not really gonna stress about it, but we're getting close for sure. And then these are just for fun, and the legs are actually looking pretty good today. Don't mind this shit on my floor. Like this, dude, right there. Look at that. Look at that. I was excited when this first started. Now I got all this going on. And it's starting on this leg. This leg is weird. It's like that, and then it thickens out, and then it comes back in. those. We'll do a nice, most muscular. Just for the fun of it. Whew. Okay, dude. So 174.4. We're back on the progress train. All it took was 1,000 calories of Subway, 4 hours of snowboarding, a half-hour cardio sesh, just under 25 minutes on the session, and then, dude, I ate the whole box of popsicle or ice creams, because 220 calories for the whole box is not bad. To put that in perspective, my popsicles, this is where I don't know if I believe in that, because my popsicles are 60 calories each, which would mean 4 popsicles would be 240 calories. But the popsicles, I think, are less like mass. They're, they're thinner, for the same volume kind of. They're thinner. Not volume, but whatever. I don't know terms anymore. But they're thinner, and they're mostly water. Like, it's just fruit juice. Now, fruit juice is exceptionally sugary, and there is carbs and stuff, and maybe that makes up for it, and maybe could be that the ice cream things are like artificial sweeteners and like coconut stuff instead of dairy. I haven't really even looked into them, but they taste delicious. They honestly taste better than not better than popsicles. Better than popsicles. Only because ice cream is like my favorite thing ever. But they say 50 calories each or 220 calories for the box of 4. And I know I said I was going to be doing 2, but I came home and I had an active day, and I was like, I have some calories to spare and I want ice cream, so I had 4. Not to be repeated, but that is what happened. What was I saying right before that? Anyways, so, the popsicle to ice cream comparison. So the popsicles would be 240 calories for 4, or 2 versus 220 calories for 4. The popsicles seem to be less volume and mostly water. So unless the ice creams are just like artificial sweeteners and like coconut stuff instead of dairy or whatever, but they don't, like, listen, I eat a lot of ice cream. I love ice cream. It's my favorite thing, food-wise. So I know when it's coconut ice cream or when it's like dairy-free or fucking sugar-free or something. I've had all of the low-calorie ice creams. I've had all of the like keto ice creams even. That one's the best for sure, if it is like made the same as the rest of those. It's honestly impressive. They're good. They're like good popsicles or ice creams. But yeah. So that's enough of that. Plan for the day. I am sore today. My hammies are just ooh. So I suck at snowboarding, and I love doing it, but I suck at it and I fall a lot, so I have to get up a lot. And the last run of the day, we went up somewhere that was literally just a mountain of moguls, just from top to bottom, and it was about the same height as the double black diamond. And that was brutal. That sucked ass. I don't like moguls. The double black diamond, for the first time ever, I handled it. It was fine. But the moguls, they can fuck off, respectfully. But yeah, so I fell a lot, and you get sore snowboarding. If you've never snowboarded before, you get sore. And if you have snowboarded and you're good and you remember being bad, that's where I'm at right now, pain-wise. But while I probably should take a rest day, like, as a reasonable person, we just cracked 175 into the 174 range. I'm not going to stop here. Plus, it's the 5th today. You're going to see this on the 6th. But since it's the 5th, I think when I checked, there's 31 days in January. That only leaves me 26 more days grand total for this cut. And this is a sneak peek preview. I'm working on getting a different job than I most recently had. Because I might cut this out, but who knows? Because I need to make more money and stuff. So, whatever, doesn't matter. But there is a good chance that if I get hired this month, then YouTube may have to stop because I won't really have time for it. Possibly. Who knows? I don't know yet. I don't even know if I'm going to get the job, but we'll see. So if that happens, thanks for coming along the ride. Hopefully it doesn't happen. Hopefully the hiring process scoots forward a little bit, like into February. That'd be sick, but because I like making these YouTube videos. They're fun, you know? And yeah, I don't know. Maybe they blow up and I start making a little extra side income, side hustle money, and build up the gym squad. Whatever, doesn't matter. Anyways, yeah. So on that same line though, if it's, let's say in 15 days, it's like, oh, it's time for hiring. If I can be done by then, hell yeah. But probably not. I probably need all 25, 26 days to get the last 10 pounds. Because you really think about it, holy shit. I'm at 174. If I wanted to get to 164, which would be exactly 40 pounds down, but I'm probably going to just go for 165. Again, the weight doesn't really matter. It's just about the visibility of the abs, but that's probably what I'm guessing. If I want to go that low, 10 pounds in 26 days. Well, 10 pounds in 20 days would be a pound every 2 days, which I'm not doing. Probably doing a pound every 3 days. So a pound every 26, well, that's honestly not much shorter than in 30 days. So if I really don't fuck up at all, I might actually be able to do that. 10 pounds, 26 days. But I do know, as of now, there's one day, the 19th. It's my housemate's Dirty 30, and definitely going to have some fun on that one. Going to have to be careful about it, because I'm not willing to risk, like, all of my progress. And because if anyone has drank before, you know that drinking is not conducive for gains or for cuts. That it's the worst for either. So I'm gonna have to be really careful. Plus I've lost 30 pounds and I don't eat very much every day, especially carbs. So like, it's gonna be rough, but we're gonna figure out, I'm gonna devise some kind of plan. I lived in SoCal for a while, Southern California. So I know how to drink, but it's been a while. So out of practice, but it'll be fine. Lastly, this, I don't know what this called, poncho thing, is magnificent for this cold weather. I see a lot of hippies or like rave people wear them, and those groups seem to know comfort. So I bought one, and it has done me well. But yeah, so the ADHD brain is kind of done talking for a little bit. We're going to, I actually have not been diagnosed with that, by the way. That's just me goofing. I have no idea. It's just, I know my brain is scattery, so I just make that joke a lot. But anyways, we're, dang, 11 minutes? This is gonna be a long video. Hopefully you just felt like listening for an hour today. But, holy crap, I skipped past the plan of the day. Plan of the day, even though I'm sore and I'm achy and I should take a rest day, I'm gonna do chest. My wrists are a little rough, so I don't know how heavy I'm gonna go on bench. I'm gonna still try to go to 225 just for the maintaining the muscle. If I'm gonna be able to actually go that high, I don't know. I'm gonna hit chest still, just to hit chest basically, and to not hit legs so my hammies are sore. And then we're gonna do our hour of cardio and some sauna. But until then, I'm gonna make a fire because it's cold as hell in my house. So, see ya later. Valiant effort. Another day, another bench session. 225 today, felt heavier than it has yet, and it sucked. Really struggled with 225 today. When I picked it up, my first thought was literally, wow, this feels like holding a planet. And you can tell by these reps, they're really tough. I got 2 sets of 3 and 1 set of 2. I could have maybe got a third, but I was too nervous to die with it overhead, so I didn't. But yeah, man, we're definitely getting to a point of pretty weak. Pretty weak. It's kind of getting frustrating, but whatever. What are you going to do about it? So we did 3 sets total of working sets. We warmed up bar 135, 185, 225. I threw the clips on for the last couple sets because I just really wasn't sure. And I have noticed the last probably month and a half, the left side is just not moving as fast as the right. Not really sure what that's about or how to correct it, or if I can even correct it right now without enough strength. But you can tell that the triceps are starting to come in better. Then we did some incline. I probably should have gone a little bit heavier. I did 70s, and I did 6 for each set, thinking I'm just going to, run out of energy pretty soon. But I pretty much had 5 or 6 in me every time. So I maybe could have gone a little heavier, but whatever. It's fine. And then there was something. Oh, so also on the incline, my shoulders were kind of, especially my left shoulder, which you can kind of tell is moving slower also, was kind of tweaked. And I think it's from snowboarding, just pushing yourself up over and over again. It's just kind of a funky position for your shoulders to be in, just, pressing load with them behind your back. It's just not how your shoulder blade is supposed to work, I don't think. So they're kind of tweaked. It wasn't really that bad, but it's just noticeable. So I was kind of being a little more careful with these. So it was probably honestly better that I did 70s. But whatever, we still got a decent upper pump, which was nice. And then we did flies, and I tried a new angle, and I didn't check what it looked like. And I really thought I was doing something here. But the angle is just terrible. Now, I do want to draw your attention, though. The left forearm, the rightest part of your screen, has got another little vein coming. Secondary vein. There's that thin one on the bottom, and there's kind of a thicker one on the middle going over top. That's pretty cool. I don't really care much about veins, typically. I honestly don't want to be super vascular. I think that kind of looks gross. But, I don't know. The forearm veins are pretty cool. And weight-wise, we're doing 23 for the first 2 sets and then 20s on the second 2 sets. And I don't think I recorded the last set. Because when you hit your music on your AirPods, it pauses the video. Or it pauses the camera and plays your music. But it doesn't do it the other way around. And I'm pretty sure I just hit it thinking it was going to record for some reason. It just didn't, obviously. But I was getting a good feel with these, honestly. I wasn't getting a bunch of reps, but I did, I haven't been doing the cables in a while, and it was nice to switch it up. But that was chest day. Now it's cardio. I don't know what's going on, but it's hard to run today. We're still going to do it. 23 minutes in. Got 37 more to go. Okay. Finishing the first round. Because it only goes for 38 minutes and then resets, which is weird. But pull down. Yeah. I know, emergency stop, restarting. Come on. 7, 0. Calorie distance. Calories. Ready to go for round 2. Second round. Done. Time for the sauna. Workout done. Hungry as hell. Time for dinner. 264 grams of chicken. Chicken thigh. 354 grams of vegetables. Microwave 3 minutes. 2 tortillas with 50 grams fat-free cheese and hot sauce. Also microwave. 1 minute 30. Dinner. Okay, I'm currently at about 1,000 or 1,100 calories of my track stuff, which is a little lower than normal because I'm missing about 80 grams of chicken that I normally have. But it was a lighter pack of chicken this time, so what you gonna do? But I really want to crack the hit 174 tomorrow morning. Super bad. I'm not gonna do it fasted. I'm not gonna do it dehydrated. So, what I'm gonna do is a little bit of time on the bike here, burn some extra calories, some push-ups, some sit-ups. Was chest day and I did abs, but a little extra can never hurt. And then, and I also had like 4 Fritos with some ground beef that my brother cooked up, which is pretty negligible, maybe a couple 100 calories total, but still should be accounted for. And it's also super early. It's only 7:30, and there's a good chance I'm gonna want one more ice cream. I know I should only be doing 2. No, I'm just not gonna have one. Fuck it, I don't need it. But I'm gonna do probably 200 calories on this. The seat hurts my ass more now that I've lost like another 10 pounds since I've started using this thing. So it's kind of unfortunate. Oh, the dog's getting in trouble. But yeah, so I'm gonna do this till I'm at 200, 250 calories plus some push-ups and sit-ups, and then call it a day. But yeah, so here's the plan. Okay, 300 calories according to this thing. I'm gonna do one more set of like round of 3 sets of push-ups and sit-ups. Call it good for the day, and then take some melatonin and go to bed. It is the end of the day. There's no popsicles, there's no ice cream bars, but there is water to drink to keep the void of awkwardness as voidless as possible. So we were 174.4 this morning. I really want to hit 174 tomorrow. I was just going over, just like rewatching some of my videos, like the beginnings, the weigh-ins from last like 2 weeks or so. And honestly, in 2 weeks, I have made less progress than I was hoping. Yeah, I think 2 weeks ago I was like 178, which means 4 pounds in 2 weeks, which is 2 pounds a week. I guess it's not that bad, but no, I guess that's pretty much exactly. I guess what I'm getting is impatient, because I do honestly, this is fucked for my brain to be doing. I do honestly want to be done. I'm starting to get a little annoyed with the weakness in the gym. The hunger thing is like, honestly, like I'm pretty much fine being hungry all the time. It doesn't really bug me. But man, the lack of energy is super annoying. And I honestly really need to ramp up this month. My days are relatively stagnant, or have been the last few weeks, which is probably partially why, even though I dipped calories a little bit, I haven't made any extra progress. So what I really need to do is, when it's not fucking raining, hit the bag for like 20, 30 minutes every day, and in the morning get my like 200 calories or like 20 minutes or however long it takes. I don't even know how long it takes me on the bike. However long it takes me, like 200, 300 calories. I need to do that in the morning as well, like before I take my morning shower, and everything. But man, dude, the energy is dipping. When I have like a day, like a holiday or something, I can eat a lot. My energy is fine the next day. But like today, you saw earlier, 225, 2 sets of 3, 1 set of 2. I maybe could have squeezed out a 3rd rep on that, but the weight like 225 feels so heavy again. My brother's banging on the wall because there's like a mouse in the wall or something. But 225 feels so, it literally feels as heavy as it did like a year and a half ago when I started getting a little stronger my bench, but 225 was still hard, you know. So I really feel like that, which is super annoying. And it's not demotivating, honestly. Jeez. But it is annoying. It's just like I've been quite a bit stronger than this for a good amount of time, and going back this far in progress is like mentally a little bit brutal, because I personally value strength over physiques like 100% more. You know, I don't know if it's just I grew up a fat kid and I just over time have learned to just like not really care about looks as much or whatever, or I don't know. I have a couple reasons why I want to be strong. You know, first and foremost, I really just enjoy training the most when I'm lifting heavy and I'm strong and I feel powerful. I also, not to be all alpha male and on that fucking bullshit, but I do think, you know, as a man, or not in a general statement, but myself as a man, I should be as strong as possible in multiple endeavors so that if it comes to the point where I have to protect people, I have the best chance of doing so, or protect myself even, the best chance of doing so. So another thing. And plus, even in the lifting community, I might be wrong about this, but I feel like there's a little bit more camaraderie in the lifting community when it comes to like strength training and trying to get stronger than there is with like bodybuilding stuff. I may be totally wrong about that, but bodybuilding seems to be a little bit more interpersonal psychologically. Like, you're more focused on yourself, feeling the squeeze, feeling the rep, feeling the this, feeling that. I guess there probably is, you know, you and your boys are getting jacked, a bunch of skinny kids getting jacked. You're probably all hyping each other up. So maybe I'm wrong about that, but I just have more fun lifting with people trying to get strong than I am lifting with people who are just trying to look better. It's just a different vibe. So, I don't know. Could be the lack of calories. Could be a lot of things. But definitely starting to really feel it, and I have to go harder for these last 26 days, 25 days tomorrow. I do want to do, I don't know if I'm going to do it because I literally just keep forgetting, but in the morning, make it short every day. Like 100 sit-ups a day for the last run of the cut or something. Honestly, a little bit to grow the channel more, but mostly just so I can start my day, and I want to do it in the morning, is start my day with a workout, short and sweet, but doing some abs. And I'm not building up my abdominal muscles, but it's just something to get me moving early in the day, which I think might help my energy throughout the day. Might motivate me a little more too. But I want to do it like in the morning, right when I wake up, before I even do my good morning, and just get it done. But yeah, I'm a horrible morning person. I'm trying to go to bed earlier and wake up earlier, wake up at like 6. And I can sleep till 12. You know, I don't, but I can. So 6 is rough, but I've been trying to do it. And if I can get in a good routine for it, then I'm going to start. I need to start. I'm not going to promise I'm going to, but I need to start doing that. And then, yeah. So definitely, I could just be dead from snowboarding too. That could be it. I didn't even really consider that as much, but could be that. Could be a lot of things, but definitely day by day I feel weaker, and it's mentally harder again. But you know what? We're not going to focus on that. We're going to focus at the goal at hand, and we're going to achieve that goal in 25 days, I think. That's pretty much it that I have for the replaced Popsicle Talk with Water Talk. I've drank 6 of these. This will be my 6th one in the last 2 hours. I may even be heavier than 174 tomorrow morning, just off water alone, because I have done that before. A few episodes ago, I was using a bigger cup than this, but I slammed 4 of these big glasses right before bed, and I woke up a pound and a half heavier, with no diet cheating, no carbs, no lack of cardio, nothing. I just drank a shit ton of water. So maybe that happens. I don't know, but I really want to crack 174 tomorrow. Anyways, I'm tired. My melatonin is starting to kick. I gotta go to bed. But no more bitching. Love yourselves. Love each other. Get fit. Enjoy life. Fucking make memories and do cool stuff. Alright, I'm going to go to bed. See you tomorrow.